Hello, how are you today? Oh my god, I'm so awkward. Stop. I would just like to start this out by saying this is my very first long form YouTube video ever. So bear with me. Thanks. Hello, my name is Bailey. I am a 28-year-old stay-at-home mom. I do a lot of random artsy-fartsy things. I like to paint. I do polymer clay, make keychains, earrings, jewelry, tiny little trinket dishes. I like to do mini-verse. I love to do mini-verse. I like to do makeup. I like to watch videos, which is one of the reasons why I thought, you know what? I think I could do that. And I'm so neurodivergently abled with so many different outlets that I figured, why not come on YouTube and share of my knowledge? If that's what I want to call it. Anyway, so if you like to do those kind of things, making little tiny cupcakes and capybara keychains and cows that have udders with dripping milk, then you have come to the right place. And if you want to learn how to do those things, you've also come to the right place. So that's all this is. I've had a few people ask me what my favorite tools are on a regular basis, where I get them, things that I use. Hopefully, all of these little things and tricks that I give you will help you. I have experience in multiple mediums. I was even tattooing my friends for a while. Don't come at me because I did all the things right and I didn't fuck up one tattoo. Okay? And if you want to see a video on that, I'll make a video on that. Okay? Anyway, yeah. This is my Patrick. I'm looking to make a SpongeBob for it if you guys would like to see a video to that. This is my, oh, you can't even see it. This is my Gareth from Labyrinth, one of my favorite movies. The literal only time I felt like I would pass out by looking at a man's crotch. Yeah. Anywho, I went to the dollar store yesterday and I just so happened to look over and see that they had a whole new polymer clay section. I did not grab any of the actual polymer clay just because I am a stingy when it comes to what kind of clay I'm using. And I don't like to stray away, even if it is only $1. If I put all of that work in to something and that something breaks because the quality of the clay isn't good, I'll crash out. Okay, I'm going to clip my microphone on my shirt. Hopefully it doesn't cause any noise. Anyway, these are texture mats that I got at the dollar store. There's one that's supposed to be like sweater weather. Other side's like a chevron. This one's like a rainbow scallop. And this one's like a flower. And this one, I think a cheetah. And then just polka dots on the other side, just polka dot. I got one of these little acrylic stamp blocks. I like to use it for my clay palettes. For me, it's just a little bit easier for me to be able to see the colors of clay that I have. Better the quantity that I have. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot easier to have it out like this instead of, I also have my little tackle box full of stuff, but this is just more or less, this is just so much more aesthetic. And then also when I'm sculpting and stuff, I like to sculpt on top of one of these. They also had clay cutters, which, yeah, they're nice, but probably not in this video. I'm not sure if it'll be in this video or not, but I could do a whole video where we try to make some sort of something out of all these dollar store items. But yeah. Oh, and then I always grab these. These are just two little needle tools that they have, and they're two different sizes. Yeah, I use these a lot when it comes to my sculpting and stuff, so these are great to have. Yeah, they're great to have. Other than that, I'll get right into talking about what I like to use. With polymer clay too, I use a lot of dotting tools, like these little tiny dotters. These I just buy on Amazon. Friggin', it's like $9 for a pack of 20 of them. Nail art tools, I think is what you want to call it. I also use these bad boys on a daily basis. I'm not sure if there's any sort of project that I have done so far where I haven't used these tools, but they're just wood on the bottom, and then these are flexible silicone tips. But yeah, I use these for everything. You also need something called a tissue blade. A tissue blade is just a long, skinny razor. It's really good for cutting your clay in even strips and stuff. And when you need to, if you have a piece of clay that's like stuck to here, you just shoop and it comes right up. Don't I sound so professional? I'm sorry. If you're watching this to learn things, you will learn things in a unique way. Okay? And I'm all over the place, mainly because I have ADHD. But I am here to teach you things. If you want to get hyper fixated on something new, I'm here for you. I'm here to walk you through how to do it. Probably a little hectic, but you know what? We're going to do it. Another thing I feel like I cannot live without is an X-Acto knife. If you want to do clay things, you need an X-Acto knife. I forgot I also picked up this kit at the dollar store. I've yet to use it, and it doesn't come with a lid, so the razor blades are just kind of flinging out at you. But yeah, got this little jar from a thrift store, and I keep 91% rubbing alcohol in it. If you're wanting to clean anything that has to do with clay, rubbing alcohol. I've heard people say, what's it called? I've heard people say, what's it called? Acetone. I've heard people say acetone, but I've also heard that after you do the baking and stuff, the acetone makes your clay turn different colors. I don't know. Clay gets dirty really fast. It gets lots of fuzz in it and lots of dirt. And I live in Arizona where everything is dusty, where everything is dry. So there's dust everywhere. There's lint, there's fuzz, there's dirt everywhere. And it's really, really hard to keep clay clean. In fact, I was even outside one time with my kids while they were playing at the park. And I did a little video and I posted on my shorts, and I had a couple people ask me, like, how are you keeping your clay clean outside? I can't even keep it clean in my house. How are you keeping it clean outside? The answer is I wasn't. That was dirty. But I clean it afterwards. And the best thing to do, cotton swab, rubbing alcohol. If you finish your sculpt and there's just a bunch of fuzz in it, all you have to do, dip that Q-tip in some alcohol and give it a good rub. Yeah. So this here is my current setup. I ended up getting this desk at like some reselling place here in my town for like $45. This is where I keep all of my clay. I keep all of my Sculpey in this one, and all of my Fimo in this one. I don't use Fimo as much as I use Sculpey, and when I use Sculpey, I use Sculpey Primo. I do have a Sculpey original in here. It's so incredibly soft to use. You won't even be able to really like sculpt anything with any sort of structure or anything like that. I give it to my kids. I give it to my kids. This is my sculpting surface. This is a large ceramic tile that I got from the Home Depot. I also keep a couple extra tiles here. But this is a wonderful sculpting surface, mainly because if you really wanted, you can sculpt all your stuff on here and put it right in the oven, and it'll be just fine. You could bake right on it, but it does end up giving the backs of your creations a little bit of like a shine. I don't know if maybe this has it. Yeah. Can you see how it has like a shine slash kind of like air bubbles? It just bakes funky underneath the tile. But yeah, this great work surface. It cleans very easily. I love it. I always keep a good amount of pliers pliers and tweezers over here. I have some wire. I have a roller that I don't really use all that much just because I have an actual roller. This little tiny cutter probably wishes that somebody would come and rescue it because it has been used so much. Yeah, these little random things. These are findings that I just got on Amazon, and I could show you what I do with them. I make these little pendants. I put kind of like, I did resin on the back and on the front as well to kind of look like water drops. Moving on from there, it's just a couple little things that I have as well. These are all my liquid Sculpies. When you're creating a project that you need to connect multiple pieces to, but you don't want the thing that you worked so hard to make, if you don't want it to get ruined, I bake it first. And then I'll go in with the liquid Sculpey and I will bond it together that way, almost like a glue. It's really nice. There's lots of other things to do with it, and I could show you that as well. These are all of my mica powders and shimmers and metallics and stuff. So if I want to give something a really, really shiny finish or a really pretty glitter, these are the way to go. Another couple things you'll need to use, the things that I use to make like my little petals, on my pendants, balls, metal balls. I use metal balls. Some people use a fondant foam board because that helps smooth it, but I don't know what that is. So when I make my petals, I use the soft of my hand. My clay goes right there, and I roll it all in my hand, and it's done. And you know what? It works just as good as Karen's fondant roller that I can't find. Okay, anyway. I use a lot of brushes as well. Like I've done so much makeup and eyeshadow in my life that I have hundreds of brushes, and that's mainly what I use when I need a mica powder or something. This is a Morphe brush. Yeah, it is a Morphe brush, but it is now a polymer clay mica powder brush. Keep a couple tweezers on standby. I do coats of UV resin on my pieces, most of them anyway. And do you want me to show you that as well? I will. I had a difficult time with resin, mainly because I wasn't educated as much when it came to it. I knew what it was. I knew that it was dangerous. I knew you needed a respirator. I knew you needed gloves, eye protection, etc. But I didn't know like different types or thicknesses and stuff like that. So the very first one that I bought is this one right here. It is from Mr. Resin, but you could see I bought a low viscosity. That means this stuff comes out like water. And when I'm trying to UV coat things, having water pour onto it, it just didn't work out. I had to do so many coats, and it just took such a long time. And I feel like it wasn't really strong. But I also, from this, it's from the same brand, Mr. Resin. I watch YouTube often, and there's this amazing YouTuber that I watch. Her name's Tammy, but she also goes by Uncomfy, and she is a polymer clay artist, but turning in more into just a creator in general. She makes plushies now. I want to get one of her Maxine Goldfish plushies so bad, but she uses Mr. Resin. She was the one that originally got me into it. It doesn't end up turning yellow over time. It hardens very nice. But yeah, stay away from the low viscosity. You want thick, medium viscosity. This was a kit that it actually came with. It was 2 bottles of these, a UV light, a little UV mat, a little stir thing, and a silicone cup for like $27 on Amazon. That's great, especially because I only use a couple drips per project. Over here, I just have more brushes. There's really not much over there. Down here and stuff, I have things that I've completed, clay stuff and packaging and shipping things. And then, oh, that's my roller over there. Roller. My aunt gifted me this, so I'm really not sure how much that costs. Yeah, other than that, that's what I use. I'm sure that I missed a lot of different uh, things. Like I said before, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I am an artist. I'm a struggling artist, but I try to keep as creative as I can. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate, especially women with ADHD. I get into a lot of really bad spots to the point where I feel like I can't do anything for days and days and sometimes weeks. And I'm so tired of feeling that way. I just want to take charge and be in control of my own creativity, in charge of my own mind, in charge of my own power. I just want to be in charge. And it stems a lot from feeling out of control for so long and for so many years that that's all I want to do is be able to just have a little bit of control. So I'm taking it. I'm taking control of my life, no matter how it turns out. Right now, I have 27 amazing subscribers on YouTube right now. This is my first video ever. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea if I'm going to get no new followers. I don't know if it's just going to be a flop. But you know what? I want to keep trying, and I want to keep putting things out there for the people that are watching, for the people that do want to know things, because there's multiple times I've gone on YouTube and I've been like, man, I wish I had this exact video. It would have helped me so much. So I'll make it myself now that I know how, right? I don't know. But anyway, I am trying to seize this opportunity if there is one. And I would love and appreciate it if everybody wanted to come join along. And the more comments that I see, the more people requesting things, the more I'll do it. I love the ideas. I love content. I like to watch things. I love to consume, and I want to produce it as well. So if you're saying, Bailey, I want to learn how to watercolor paint. Okay, I'll teach you. Bailey, I want to just sit down and do mini verse. Okay, I got you. I have the entire Harry Potter classroom kit down here, okay? I've been waiting to do it for a video. If you want to learn how to tattoo, I mean, I probably shouldn't, but I'll show you. I did this BB-8 on my ankle. I use clay cutters as well. This is just kind of a mix of things that I found on Amazon and Michael's. I feel like I'm so all over the place. Sorry. Anyway, and I say that I'm all over the place while at the end of my video. The reason I didn't wear a lippy is because I wanted to do my mini verse lip gloss thing. So we're just going to do it. I did already open it because my husband bought me this and I was like, does that say makeup? Give me that. Little shelf in here, and then you pull out the little drawer, and I have my little lip oils in there. I'll bring you right here, and we could do it together, okay? Anyway, look how cute the little box, the little bag, and another little bag with a little measure cup. Is that a good? Is that right? Oh shit! Yeah, that sounds better. Okay. Some droppers and a little spoon. With these little lip oils too, all you have to do is add, it gives you the instructions and you add the amount of pigment that you want for your taste. For me, I feel like I want like a really, really pigmented one and then the one that's not pigmented at all. Look how tiny these little bottles are. So in our little mixing cup, since we want it kind of pretty pigmented, I'm going to take the dropper here of the color and we're just gonna, yeah, just gonna squeeze this. Okay. I feel like that's good enough. And then we're gonna add the oil, and then it just says to the little oil. These things are so hard to squeeze. Okay, that seems good enough. Now we're going to do a little mixy. Oh, wow, it looks red. Okay, 'tis mixed. To grab the first bottle and one of our little, a little pipette. We're gonna suck it up. And we're just gonna, boop. Oh my god, this will take forever. BRB. And I don't think you want to fill it up all the way, just in case. I think that's probably enough. Oh, I think it's even probably too much. Ooh, 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 oh, okay. Okay. With the next one, it just says like a majority of it's just the oil. So we're just gonna that. And then it says one singular drip. Oh, that was more than a drip. Sorry. Oh, they couldn't have included like a scent. Like, here's the color and like some lemon. It doesn't smell great. We're gonna grab our other bottle. And same with the last one. I'm going to fill it quickly off camera because it takes forever. Okay. And then we put the little dropper in there. And there's our 2 lip glosses. Let's try them. Should I start with the dark one? I'll get it. I'll have a paper towel on standby. I also should preface that I have very, very sensitive lips. I get cold sores constantly. I'm on a prescription. Ah! Oh! I need a mirror. I got a mirror. That is so much brighter than I thought it was going to be, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, why does it feel like that? Oh. Guys. It's a lip oil. Wait, it's kind of giving. Oh. Okay, so um, ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, maybe. Okay, I turn the camera around. It feels nice. It feels soothing. Let's do it like a. The whole thing came off. The whole thing came off. I ain't even got to wipe it off to try the next one. This one just kind of makes your lips look juicy. I feel like I like this one better. I feel like my rear camera kind of helps show the texture a little better. See how it like. But it's not bad. I feel very oily. Yeah, it is not lip gloss like I originally thought. It is a lip oil. But it's okay. It's all right. It was fun. And I still have literally, I have 2 of the Honeydukes Harry Potter ones to do. I have the Easter one to do. I have a couple Lord of the Rings ones. I will be doing them on this channel. Oh, yes, I will. Even if you don't want to see them, they'll be there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to see more of just random, goofy, random, goofy craftings and things. Subscribe. I'm here for you. I don't know what days yet because I'm new to this, but I'm here for you. And the more you let me know what you want to see, the more I'll make it. Okay? Thank you for watching. Have a good day.